Hello everyone, my name is Henry Jansen, and everyone is always asking me, Henry, how do you do that signature pizza crust? It's flaky, it's crusty, it's dense, it's chewy, it's moist, but it's also a little dry. And I just thought today I would go ahead and share that recipe with you all because it's so simple, it's so easy, it's so delicious, it's healthy. I eat it every morning and it serves one. So it's perfect for those of you who are serving one. So here we go. First you're gonna get a bowl. Now I actually don't own a mixing bowl, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this crock pot. You're gonna wanna start with 1 cup of flour. I also don't own a cup measurement at the moment. Normally I use my hands, but they're rather small and petite, so it's not exactly an accurate 1/4 of a cup. I think it's probably around 1/8 of a cup. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a tablespoon measurement for this. So there's 16 tablespoons in 1 cup, so we're gonna go ahead and measure out 16 tablespoons here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and remember, you don't have to be perfectly accurate here. They don't even have measuring cups in Italy where the bread was born, so it's very okay to just measure it out, but make sure you keep track. That's 5, 6, 7. Now off camera here, I'm shaking it flat. You don't want to go over the limit. You're going to want to mark that off, okay? I think we're 8 and 9. And after 9, it must be 10, 11, 12, 13, and a little bit of 14. 1 and 5 equals 15, and our last measurement is 16. That's gonna give us 1 cup of flour. Okay. Now, there's a few schools of thought here when it comes to yeast. I enjoy it, so we're gonna go ahead and use some. Not much. It's only 1 cup of flour. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm a little short on utensils. So I'm gonna say about maybe 3 sprinkles of yeast. Now, once again, I did mention I have very small hands, so I would say that 3 sprinkles for me is probably 1 sprinkle for you if you have average-sized hands. But if you have large hands, it might even be half a sprinkle. So go ahead and do that. Okay, now the next ingredient is a super simple one. I think most people have it. Not everyone. It's going to be half a cup of water, and half of 16 would be 8. A little callback to our previous flour measurement. So we're going to go and do 8 cups of water. I am a little short on bowls, like I said, so I'm going to go ahead and go back and forth between the tap here to measure out 8 cups of water. That's 1 cup of water. That's a 2nd cup of water. 3rd, I'm at tablespoon, I'm so sorry about that. 4 tablespoons of water. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. If you're keeping track, that was 8 tablespoons of water, which means half a cup. So, then the 4th ingredient, is just a little sprinkle of salt. I'm doing 2 sprinkles, but once again, if you have normal sized hands, I'd probably go for half a sprinkle on that. Okay. Now, this is where you're going to want to take the advice from Miss Frizzle. You're going to want to get action, get crazy, and get messy. And you're just going to get your hands all up in this, okay? Just pull this back. All right, and just go ahead and you're just gonna mix this all up until it, I mean, we've all seen pizza dough in the movies, you know. It's supposed to be fairly sticky, a little wet, a little moist, but not so much. You want it to be pulling away from the bowl, of course. So we're just gonna go ahead and get that going, and just gonna clean up that bowl. And right now the yeast is going, it's activating, it's going, it's doing its thing. Okay, now you're gonna get some little clumpies on your fingers. That's totally normal. Just go ahead and shake those off. Okay, I think we're done with the crock pot portion. Now we're gonna go ahead and dust our surface here. Okay. And turn out our dough ball. Okay. Let me adjust the camera here so you guys can see it. And really what we're looking for here is just, you know, we're just going to be rubbing down this dough. We're just going to be massaging. Okay, I can get on my knees so you guys can see me here. You're just going to be massaging this dough, okay? Now, when it comes to rolling dough, there's a few schools of thought here. I'm this school of thought of you should do it. I'm gonna add a dash more flour with my tablespoon measurement from earlier. Let's maybe do 3. You know, tap water, there's a lot of calcium in that, and fluoride, and you know, sometimes that can affect the dough. So we'll go ahead and incorporate this. And you know what, we're just gonna knead this flour for, I'd say, a good minute. Not a bad minute, a good minute. Go ahead and get these lumps off my fingers. Okay. And now, I did say this is pizza dough, but you could use this for so many purposes. Calzones, empanadas, breakfast sandwiches, pie crust. It's really an all-purpose dough. And it's great. It's really great. So if you don't know the dough method, it's really sticky dough. That's good. You want it to stick. If you don't know the dough method, you go ahead and push forward, pull back. Push forward, pull back. And we're kind of pushing our palm into that right there. And if you are short on hands here, go ahead and call a friend over. Have them help you out here. And we're just going to knead this dough. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. And it would be at this point that you would take this and go ahead and lay it out and put it into a pan in the oven at about 450. My oven is currently on the fritz right now. It is not working. So I'm able to bake it, but you know, this is the perfect pizza dough, like I mentioned. Notice I said dough and not crust. And this is perfect for all your pizza needs. So thank you for checking out this video. Hope it helped. And like and comment and subscribe. Thank you.